That one dance, baby. That one dance.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Yunita Eka Dyah Pratiwi and you can call me Nita. I'm student of Agribisnis, Faculty of Agriculture, University of Trunajaya Madura, which student ID number is 1903211000072. Here I made this video to fulfill my final assignment for food and non-food agribusiness course. I took a case study on Putra Masa Depan C company. Let's go. The first is company profile. Putra Masa Depan C company in Nganjuk is located in Plosoharjo village, Pace district, presently at RT1 RW5. It's a small-scale manufacturing company that is competing with other cigarette companies. Putra Masa Depan Cigarette Company Nganjuk has been established since 2007 until now, with market segmentation for customers from the lower middle class economy. Putra Masa Depan Cigarette Company is a cigarette industry that was initiated by Mr. Toha, however over time and intense competition. The company was eventually taken over by his son Ashari. At the first, he just wanted to try make Kretek cigarette which only he consumed, but it turned out that many people around him liked the cigarettes. With the encouragement of the family and the hard work of Mr. Ashari, in 2006 a cigarette company was established named of Putra Masa Depan, which is located in Cingles Health, Ketas Village, Pace District, Nganjuk Regency. Putra Masa Depan Cigarette Company produce various products such as Rukun International, Rukun Premium, Air Masa, Git Filter, PD Masa, Putra Rukun, Rukun Masa, and V5. The need for raw materials such as tobacco, clothes, sauce, and other auxiliary materials has no difficulty in fulfilling them, because the need for raw material is still affordable around East Java, as Nganjuk, Kediri, Blitar, Jember, and Gresik. The second is production management. Production in the Putra Masa Depan Cigarette Company Nganjuk is mass production, meaning that it's produce goods in a large quantity and not based on order. Besides, the company use continuous production, which means that raw materials and other are cycled from the initial level of works to finished good in cycles. The organizational structure of Putra Masa Depan Cigarette Company Nganjuk has clearly described the level of authority, responsibility, duties, and obligations of other level of management well. Number 1 is director. Number 2 is head of finance. Number 3 is accountant. Number 4 is legal officer. Number 5 is head of production. It's a supervise the production process, determine the amount to be produced according to the company plan, determine how much raw materials must be provided for production, responsible from everything related to production, purchasing raw materials and materials for production needs. The sixth is head of material, is to record the availability of material for production, foil, inner, embry filter, and etc. And report weekly to the head of production stock availability for production. Number 7 is head of raw material, is to record the availability of raw materials for production. and the report weekly to the head of production on the availability of raw material stock for production and make cigarette taste. Number 8 is heads of strategy and planning. Number 6 is public relations. Number 10 is sales and marketing. Number 11 is supervisor. Number 12 is drivers. Number 30 is salesman. The third is marketing management. Promotional costs can be related to the increase in the frequency of promotion and the addition of promotional media such as personal and advertising in electronic media that are in accordance with the company's need in promotion Rukun International Cigarette production so that later consumers are more familiar with this product and are expected to be interested in buying them. The cost of this distribution channel is associated with the addition of agents in the area, or so that the product of the Putra Masa Depan Cigarette Company in Nganjuk, namely Rukun International Cigarette, can be distributed to many areas so that the demand for this product will increase due to the availability of agent in the area. There are two main distribution channels from the factory, namely is business-to-business flow and the business-to-customer flow. The purpose of the business-to-business flow is the flow intended for entrepreneurs with a special pricing system with a note that the quantity has been determined by the company. It can be interpreted that this distribution flow leads to cooperation with external parties of the company, while the business-to-customer flow is a centralized distribution channel where the company's product placement management system determines, such as branding to outlet or stores or personal selling to direct end user. The next is contribution made to society. The positive contribution is the first, they create jobs. The second is turning the wheel of the economy that support tobacco and coal farmers. The third is they also deposit large amount of tax and excise and etc. And the negative contribution is the impact of smoking on the public health, also social disturbance caused by smoking. The next is impact on the environment. A new report showed the 6 trillion cigarettes produced each year impact the environment through climate change, water, land use, and pollution. The impact of tobacco on the environment has an impact on climate change from energy and fuel consumption, water and soil depletion, and acidification. Because growing tobacco globally requires large land use, water consumption, pesticide and labor, and impact, and all limits records that can be put to better use. The last is corporate social responsibility. Our social activities carried out for the benefit of the community and other activities in the form of sponsorship. Effective CSR activities foster public trust in the company. When the company is hit by bad news, people don't believe it right away. One benefit that companies can get from CSR activities in a dual perspective, the actions of the company is expense to support the will of the economy, which bring the community to higher standard of living. cigarette company is a marketing strategy and a strategy deception. CSR activity are carried out not to minimize the negative impact of a cigarette that are harmful to health, but this activity aim to attract social sympathy. This activity ineffectively carried out to boost and profit of cigarette companies. Cigarette companies' CSR should be carried out to minimize the decrease of smokes by at least using the strategic step and states above. Thus, a meeting point will be found between the meaning of a CSR action that have a positive impact on social life and at the same time bring economic benefit for both the community and the company. As long as its balance is carefully maintained, CSR can be ensured to be carried out with full responsibility. Maybe that's all that I can say. Sorry if there is a wrong word. Thank you. See you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.